So it's week 1 of my year of bad art, and that means that today I'm going to draw my first prompt for the year. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I always feel overwhelmed, so what the hell's new? So I put 66 prompts in here. I couldn't quite narrow it down, sadly. I wanted to just try and do 52 so that I could use all the prompts up in the year. But once I started going, I just had some really good ideas, and that was really hard to cut them down. So the 66, what I'll do with the other 14, I don't know. But yeah, let's draw the first one. I'm nervous. Okay. Okay, I got one. Oh boy. Please be a good one. Oh. Don't even like this prompt. I picked this because I thought it would be a challenge, and it is. So let's do it. Oh god. Okay, so I've got abstract. Honestly, looking at that prompt, I feel not super inspired, but that's okay. I just need to think out of the box, hence abstract. My plan was to draw something, and then I can give you guys some inspiration if you want to follow along. Abstract to me is just kind of I'm thinking Picasso, you know, things that are maybe out of proportion. I mean, if we really wanted to go into it, I could just Google it. I love that I picked this prompt, and I was like, abstract seems cool. Abstract. Existing in thought or as an idea, but not having a physical or concrete existence. Yeah, okay. I kind of like that. Abstract art, maybe? I'll look up. Why did I put this prompt in? I don't know. So honestly, it could be anything. Let's not get too I think I'm focusing a little bit too much on it, but let's not get too tied down in the word. With these, I want them to be loose prompts. So one word could mean anything. Let's just create something that it could just be abstract shapes and lines. It could be you know, you draw a tree, but the tree is different colors than what a regular tree is. Could be absolutely anything. Let's just have fun with it. I'm getting so caught up in the word, which is just typical of me. But this is bad art. This is why we're doing this, so that I can look at a prompt and be not particularly inspired, or maybe a little bit inspired, and create something that is just fun and playful. And yeah, so let's just create something that you don't see out in the real world. You could do a crazy colored tree. You could do a dog with 5 eyes, or I don't know, anything. Let's just have fun with it. But I'm trying to pep talk myself as much as you guys. But this is going to be great. We're going to have a great week. Week 1 of bad art, baby. Bye. See you soon. So I'm feeling quite overwhelmed. And the thing about bad art is just the prompt really stresses me out. But also I need to feel inspired, and if a word or something doesn't inspire me, I'll generally Google something, or go on Pinterest and Google something and try and get inspired that way. So I think that's what I'm going to do right now, because with the prompt abstract, I just feel a bit it's very big. It feels like a big prompt. Also, I don't usually wear glasses. These are my blue light glasses when I'm just spending a lot of time on computer or on my iPad or whatever. So this is them. I don't know if it works, but if it's gonna help me sleep or anything like that, I will generally try it. Okay, let's have a look at some of these things, see how inspired I can get. Lighting in here isn't great, but that's okay. Let's have a look. Why do Pinterest first? Pinterest is usually pretty good. So, abstract. Ooh. could really go crazy here. I could do like I could do a thing, or I could just get crazy and like get my paints out, just like layer paints. Maybe that's what I'll do. I feel more excited about that. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. And I look at this and I think, this is amazing. These things are amazing. Oh man, I feel so overwhelmed. My gut is telling me to just do whatever the hell I want to and just have fun with it. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh boy. And I just went down a huge rabbit hole of really good abstract art, and now I'm having a breakdown. So I'm so overwhelmed. I'm gonna go do something else, and then make something. I don't know. Why do I do this? Why do I pick these challenges for myself? Because I know they're gonna be hard, but I'm gonna bust through. But the self-talk of anything you make isn't gonna be good enough is there. And makes me not want to even do it, but I have to do it because that's part of my challenge, and accountability is part of my challenge. I have to do this week, so I just need to fucking have a break, and then I'll come back to it. Hey cuties! So, I was super duper overwhelmed by the abstract prompt, but after I had a little bit of a break and it's the next day now, I feel excited. I think it should be fun. I think I was just overthinking it, which is what I do when I get any prompt, and I think I'm just really out of practice. So we're just going to push all of that aside, and we're going to make something, and it's going to be really fun. And if it comes out bad, that's okay, because that's the point, right? So I think usually when I'm a bit stuck, I like to gather supplies. I think gathering supplies sort of like makes me feel like, okay, I'm doing something, like the wheels are turning, and then eventually something will happen. I'm thinking I'm going to do like layering. So I'm going to gather my supplies and then we'll go from there. Yay! Canvas. I've got some watercolor paper, and I didn't spend a lot of money on this. I just got this from like the cheap shop. Generally, if you go to a lot of the cheap shops these days have a really good like craft supply area. So yeah, that's usually where I get my things from. I'm actually going to use this watercolor artist pad. It's just basically like thicker paper, but because it's for watercolors, I think it'll be good for the layering that I'm going for my abstract art. So yeah, I've got that, and then I've got a whole range of all of my favorite colors of this acrylic gouache. It's Japanese. It's my favorite. It's Japanese, it's awesome. I want to go to Japan just so that I can buy big tubes of it for cheaper. It's not cheap in Australia. Every now and then I just go and buy a colour when I feel sad. But you don't need expensive supplies. You can get anything. I've got my things ready to go. My paintbrushes in my George Costanza Art of Seduction mug. And yeah, let's just get started. So I'm going to attempt the first layer. And I think I'm going to put a border around this because I like abstract art with like a border. So I'm going to tape it down, and then we're just going to have some fun. Ooh. cuties, so this is where we're at. I don't love it, I don't hate it. I hated it last night. But I wanted to let it dry overnight so that anything that I added on the top would really be added and not diluted by the paint below. So, but now I'm looking at it, I don't know if I'm actually going to put any paint on there. I think I want to get some more textures in. I want to use some crayons. If I do any painty bits, maybe it'll be like my Posca pen like paint markers. But it's not too bad so far. It's definitely abstract. So yeah, so we'll get my crayons and then go from there, I think. My crayon collection, Sweet Crayola. I am sort of wondering whether I just stop here and don't add anything, because if I add more, I might fuck it up. Oh well, YOLO. I just want to add some textures and things. I've got my really cool Prismacolor pencils, which are really pigmented. And then my crayons also give a really cool texture. So we'll just see what ones I'm feeling. I do feel like I want to add a little black to have some contrast. I was going to put on there, it's okay to be bad at new things, but like, I was like, it would be cool to have writing on there, but I don't know if it will go. Anyway, I'm going to stop overthinking it and make the damn thing. So I finished. It's okay. I don't love it. I think I liked it before I put the black on, or I liked it more before I put the black on. But you know what, it's okay. It suits the brief, which was abstract. I think if I do this again, like the actual process was fun once I got into it, but I think if I did it again, I would probably not use so many colors. I would use like a base of a few colors and then build on that. Whereas yesterday I kind of grabbed all of the bright colors that I liked, popped them on the bottom and then built on top of that. But that's okay. But yeah, this is my final product. So week 1 of Bad Art Challenge is complete. I've got to figure out where I'm going to put these. I wanted to put them somewhere in my house, but I don't know if I have enough wall space. But anyway, week 1 is done. And I think off to a good start. Woo! I'll see you next week for the next one.